I've heard somebody describe it as the Hogwarts of aviation, and I think it's applicable because we're allowed to do just kind of weird, crazy things.
You know, I like to think of Scaled as the mission impossible of aerospace. People don't come to us to do things unless they have already been rejected in 3 or 4 other places.
I saw a TED Talk of Burt Rutan talking about Spaceship One, and he basically invited the audience in the TED Talk. He's like, hey, if you want to join my group of crazy weirdos in the desert doing cool stuff with airplanes, look us up. The airplane nerd in me saw that and was like, well, yes, I want to work on this.
When I was a teenager in high school, I watched the Black Sky documentary about Scaled, and at that point, knew that this is the place I wanted to work at. The creative environment, the enthusiasm, and just the odd, eccentric, problem-solving approach.
I got to touch the engine on White Knight 1 that actually dropped our first spaceship, knowing its whole history behind it. You climb up inside it to do maintenance, and there's stories written inside the booms.
So, you know, I did come here because of the cool things that have been done at Scaled, including Spaceship One, the first commercial space tourism platform. Scaled engineers have to be comfortable with the idea that the thing they're working on, you can't just look it up in a textbook and find the answer. When you're building the biggest airplane that's ever been built, or the first of a certain kind of vehicle, by definition, it's never been done before. It's not in the textbooks. It's off the end of the graphs.
We're applying new ways of thinking to the basic configuration of the airplane and reaching new levels of safety and performance that you can't get anywhere else.
The people who kit bashed their model aircrafts as a kid are here in reality kit bashing large-scale aircraft to make something new.
That's probably the most interesting thing here, is you get to do things that other people don't get to do in the rest of the industry.
Driving in, it's dark, and you see the sun come up over the Mojave Desert, and, you know.
It's so much bigger than you.
I've done a lot more than I ever thought I would. I've been on something like
6 or 7 different kinds of airplanes, some manned, some unmanned.
Everything from less than 55-pound airplanes to the world's largest airplane.
And many of these are built for customers who we really can't talk about. I guess we could tell you, but you'd have to work here.